Cassie's class are so excited to bring it to you. Thanks especially to Kristen Sowards and Lori Brown. You've done so much to be the perfect hosts here. I want to alert all hungry tummies that we have a special Winnie the Pooh menu down in the snack area. So if you're still hungry after the show, our same bonus goes to McGillis for any food that you buy down there. I want to encourage you to make your purchases for the holidays here. And be sure and mention that you're here with McGillis, and we get a percentage of your of that credit to our school. So that's our exciting fundraiser. We want to ask you to please turn your... There's always Pooh and me. What would I do? I said to Pooh, if it wasn't for you. And Pooh said, true. It isn't much fun for one, but two? Two can stick together, says Pooh, says he. That's how it is, says Pooh. Without further ado, I give you Winnie the Pooh. Sometimes it takes two.
One fine day, Pooh had stepped up to the top of the forest to see if his friend Christopher Robin was interested in bears at all. At breakfast that morning, a simple meal of marmalade spread lightly over a honeycomb or two, Pooh had suddenly thought of a new song.
Sing ho for the life of a bear. It's a very good start for a song. What comes next? Ho, ho, ho. Perhaps it would be better if I sang, hi for the life of a bear. Not really. Very well then, we shall sing that first line twice. And perhaps if we sing it very quickly, we shall find ourselves singing the third and fourth lines before we have time to think of them. And that will be a good song. Now then. Sing ho for the life of a bear. Sing ho for the life of a bear. I don't much mind if it rains or snows, 'cause I've got a lot of honey on my nice new nose. I don't much care if it snows or it thaws, I've got a lot of honey on my nice clean paws. Sing ho for a bear, sing ho for a bear, and we'll have a little something in an hour or two. I don't really sing it much longer. It would be time for a little something, and that must not be true. I better turn into a hum.
Christopher Robin was sitting outside his door putting on his big boots. As soon as he saw the big boot, Pooh knew an adventure was going to happen. So he brushed the honey off his nose with the back of his paw and spruced himself up as well as he could so as to look ready for anything.
Good morning, Christopher Robin. Hello, Pooh Bear. I can't get this boot on. That's bad. Do you think you could very kindly lean against me? Because I keep pulling so hard that I fall over backwards.
What's that?
And that's that. What do we do next?
We're going on an expedition. Thank you, Pooh.
Going on an expedition? Yay! I don't think I've ever been on one of those. Where are we going on this expedition?
Expedition, silly old bear. It's got an accident.
We're going to discover the North Pole. Oh! What is the North Pole?
It's just a thing you would discover.
Oh, I see. Are bears any good at discovering it? Of course they are. And rabbit and kangaroo and all of you. It's an expedition. That's what an expedition means. A long line of everybody. You better tell the others to get ready, and we must all bring provisions. Bring what?
Things to eat.
Oh, I thought you said provisions. I'll go and tell them.
The first person he met was Rabbit. Christopher Robin goes hoppity, 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 hop.
Whenever I tell him politely stop, he says he can't possibly stop.
If he stopped hopping,
He couldn't go anywhere. Poor little Christopher couldn't go anywhere.
hoppity
Hoppity, 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 hop. Christopher Robin goes hoppity, 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 hop.
Whenever I tell him politely stop, he says he can't possibly stop.
If he stopped hopping, he couldn't go anywhere.
Poor little Christopher couldn't go anywhere.
That's why he always goes hoppity, 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 hop.
Hello, Rabbit. Is that you?
Let's pretend it isn't and see what happens.
I've got a message for you.
I'll give it to him.
We're going on an expedition with Christopher Robin.
What is it when we're on it?
A sort of boat, I think.
Oh, that sort.
Yes, in order to discover a pole or was it a mole? Anyhow, we're going to discover it.
We are we?
Yes, and we've got to bring Crow things to eat with in case we want to eat them. I'm going to go to Piglet's. Tell Kango, will you?
Piglet was sitting on the ground at the door of his house, blowing happily at a dandelion, wondering whether it would be this year, next year, or sometime never. He had just discovered it would be never and trying to remember what it was.
When I was one, I had just begun. When I was two, I was nearly new. When I was three, I was hardly me. When I was four, I was not much more. When I was five, I was just alive. But now I'm six, I'm as clever, so I think I'll be six now forever and ever. When I was one, I had just begun. When I was two, I was nearly new. When I was three, I was hardly me. When I was four, I was not much more. When I was five, I was just alive. But now I'm six, I'm as clever. So I think I'll be six now forever and ever.
He was hoping it wasn't anything nice when Pooh rhymed, puffing and blowing.
Oh, Piglet, we're all going on an expedition, all of us, with things to eat. To discover something. To discover what? Oh, just something. Nothing for fears. Christopher Robin didn't say anything for fears. He just had a next. It isn't their necks, Armand. It's their teeth. And if Christopher Robin is coming, I don't remember.
In another part of the forest, Tigger and Roo were getting ready for the adventure. Tigger told Roo he wanted to know all about the things that Tiggers could do.
Can I fly? Yes, they're very good flyers, Tigers are. Stormy good flyers.
Yeah, can I fly as well as owls?
Yes.
Only they don't want to.
Why do they want to?
Well, they just don't like it somehow.
Roo couldn't understand it because he thought it would be lovely to be able to fly. But Tigger said it was difficult to explain to anybody who wasn't a Tigger himself.
Well, can they jump as far as kangaroos? Yes.
When they want to.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tigger's a wonderful thing. The tops are made of the rubber, the bottoms are made of the string. They're bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only one. We're the only ones. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tigger's a wonderful thing. The tops are made of the rubber, the bottoms are made of the string. They're bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only We're the only ones.
I love jumping. Let's see who can jump the farthest. You, I mean,
I can, but please don't stop now or we shall be late.
late for what?
Wait for whatever we want to be in time for.
In a little while, they were ready at the top of the forest and the expedition started. First came Christopher Robin and Rabbit, then Penguin and Pooh, then Kangaroo, Tigger and Owl, then Eeyore at the end of the line.
Let it rain, who cares? I'm a train, not a stick, with a brake which I make from a string sort of thing, which works in jerks, cause it drops in the spring, which stops with the string. And the wheels all stick so quick that it feels like a thing that you make with a brake, not a string, so that's what I make when the day's all wet. It's a good sort of brake, but it hasn't worked yet.
What I say is unsettling. I don't want to come on this expo. What they're saying. I only came to oblige, but here I am, and if I am at the end of the expo, what they're talking about. Let me be at the end. We can go looking for the North Pole, or we can play. Here we go, gathering nuts and May. The end part of the same thing. It's all the same to me.
Come on.
We're starting. I must go and join Christopher Robin. All right, we're going. Only don't me.
So off they all went. As they walked, they chattered of this and that, all except Pooh, who was making up a new song.
This is the first verse.
First verse of what?
My song.
What song?
This one.
Which one?
Well, if you listen, Piglet, you'll hear it.
How do you know I'm not listening? They all went out to discover the pole. Owl and Piglet and Rabbit and Mouse. They discover and Rabbit and my owl and Piglet and Rabbit and Mouse. Here, Christopher Robin and Pooh, Rabbit, Tigger and Penguin and Pooh. And where the pole was made of some new. Sing hey for Owl and Rabbit and Mouse.
They all went out to discover the pole. Owl and Piglet and Rabbit and all, and thing to discover as I've been told by Owl and Piglet and Rabbit and all. Here, Christopher Robin and Pooh, and Rabbit, Tigger, Penguin and Pooh, and where the pole was made of them new. Sing hey for Owl and Rabbit and all.
They'd come to a stream which twisted and tumbled between high rocky banks. They were climbing very cautiously up the stream now, going from rock to rock. After they had gone a little way, they came to a place where the banks widened out on each side, so there was a level strip of grass on which they could sit down and rest.
Halt! 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 Halt!
I think we ought to eat all our provisions now so that we shan't have so much to carry.
Eat all our what?
All that we've brought.
That's a good idea.
Have you all got something? All except me. I suppose none of you are sitting on a thistle by any chance.
I believe I am. Ow! Yes, I was. I thought so.
Thank you. That'll be quite finished. Doesn't do you any good. You know, sitting on it is all the wife.
What so?
It's a wonder. I suppose it's only Mama who might know. What does the North Pole look like?
Well, dear, now you're asking me.
I did know once, only I've sort of forgotten.
It's a funny thing, but I've sort of forgotten, dear. Although I did know once.
Is it just a big pole stuck in the ground?
Well, it shouldn't be a pole, because we call it a pole. And if it's a pole, well, I should think it'd be sticking in the ground, shouldn't you? Because there'd be no else to stick it. The only thing is where is it sticking?
That's what we're looking for.
Piglet was lying on his back, sleeping peacefully. Roo decided to wash his face and paws in the stream.
This is the first time he's ever washed his face himself. Wow! Rue's falling in! Are you alright, Rue dear? Yes, look at me swimming! Everybody was doing something to help. Piglet was jumping up and down, and Owl was explaining that in case of sudden and temporary immersion, the important thing is to keep the head above water. Are you sure you're alright, Rue dear? Yes, look at me swimming! Alright, Rue, I'm coming! Someone grab something across the stream that he can grab onto. Look at me swimming! Did you see me swimming? Catch your death of cold. Come here this instant. Pooh, did you see me? That's called swimming. I say, Piglet, did you see me? That's swimming. Christopher Robin, did you see me? Pooh, what did you find that Pooh?
We just found it.
We thought it ought to be useful. We just picked it up. Pooh, the expedition is over. You found the North Pole. Pooh found the North Pole. Yes. Is that what we're looking for? Yes. Well, anyhow, it's great.
Then they all went home again, and I think, but not quite sure, Roo had a hot bath and went straight to bed. Went back to his own house, he was proud of what he had done. He was very proud of what he had done.
Even the 100-acre wood where Christopher Robin played, your heart is danced with neighborhood of Christopher childhood day. A pumpkin and Tito and Santa and little Roo, and Rabbit and Willet too. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Chubby little chubby all stuffed with love. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Really, really silly old man. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Chubby little chubby all stuffed with love. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Really, really silly old man.
Let it rain, who cares formation. And we want to invite anyone who would like to come on up and take a photo.